This is comedian Alex Horne. He is the creator of the BAFTA award-winning TV series Taskmaster. He is also one of the directors at Southern Premier League South side, Chesham United. So why is this famous TV star on the board at a non-league club? Well, he literally lives down the road, like literally 2 minutes away. So we have travelled down to the Meadows Stadium for a non-league Taskmaster special. Me and Scott will be going head-to-head in a series of challenges where the winner will take home this magnificent trophy. Let's get ready for the first challenge. This was a classic on Taskmaster. It's called Teabag. All we've got to do is throw a tea bag into the mug and record the furthest distance. We only get 3 tea bags each and we have to register it by getting one in the mug.
Okay, so I can pick anywhere in the stadium. I think I'm going to go in the stands. So I've got that height to use my height to chuck it in the cup. Also, I'm hoping it'll deflect from the wind and make it a bit easier to go into the mug. A bit more nerve-wracking than you think. Oh. Gotta get one in at least. Okay, that went terribly.
I don't think it really matters where I go because I've got a different plan to what you did.
Oh, so you won.
There you go.
It's over 140.
I'll make that 1-0 curls.
Yeah.
We're off, are we? Good.
Yeah. That's right, Taskmaster legend Alex Horne was at the game. More from him later on, but in the meantime, why don't you hit that subscribe button? It's not all fun and games in this video. Here's all you need to know about Chesham United. They were formed in 1917. They go by the nickname The Generals. Their record attendance is 5,000, which came against Cambridge United. And the highest transfer fee they've received for a player, £22,000 for one size fits all. He's not the only famous player to have played for Chesham. New Pompey head coach John Messino, DJ Campbell was also a general, and so was Liverpool legend Bruce Grobbelaar. This is another Taskmaster classic. It is scoring a goal with a plastic bag. The bag will be on the edge of the box. Whoever kicks it into the goal in the least amount of shots is the winner.
Oh no.
Lower. 4.
Oh. That's got to be cheating. Is that what they did in the show?
No, I just made that up on the spot.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm going to take the wind into account and seeing Curly's attempt. I'm going to go from a lot further over the right. I'm going to be quick to the ground at 8. Okay, there we go. 9, okay, that was 9. I think it's a couple more technical kicks than curls, but I did it without cheating, so I'm going to take the win for that one.
Let us know in the comments if you think that I was cheating in that round. I'm happy to take the L for that one, but yeah, interested to know. As we get ready for the next challenge, let's meet the creator of Taskmaster, Alex Horne.
Well, I've lived in Chesham, let's say 16 years. So 16 years. So, you know, it's not a generational thing. But I lived just over there, and now I live just over there. So I've always been able to walk to it. And now I've got 3 boys who play for the youth team. So, yeah, it's becoming a bigger fan year by year.
Taskmaster is all about challenges. What are the biggest challenges that Chesham face?
It's a good question. I mean, we're pitch side, and you can see it's pretty, it's not bad. But this is a second home game of the year because of the frozen pitch. It's just money, you know. It's just making this work financially. We've got 400 in, I think, probably. Could do with more. So it's, yeah, getting people through the gates and getting games played.
What's it like being a director at your local club?
It's really brilliant. You know, it's sort of, if you can't be a professional footballer, it's sort of the next best thing. Equally, it's quite a lot of, it's not work, but I'm back here tonight at 7 o'clock to run a race night. I'm organising a charity match in May, and there's board meeting, so it's sort of like my first proper job, and I don't get paid for it. So it's good and bad. No, it's really good, it's all good.
How important is it for people to come out and support their local team?
So important, it's what it's all about. So this season, it's our best season for years. We're third, and the crowds are gradually increasing. But the more people here, the more fun it is, so it's sort of chicken and egg thing. But my kids come, and they're just, I don't know where they are, they're roaming around, and people don't realise what a good family day out it is. So like that one over there sells local pies. Basically, it's a brilliant day out, so the more the better.
For any Soccer AM viewer out there, you will remember the Luther Blissett stand. Well, the footballing legend was manager at Chesham in 2008, and he got to coach footballing greats such as Jeff Brazier and MC Harvey. If football memorabilia is your thing, then inside this porter cabin is a treasure chest of Premier League, Football League and non-league programmes, as well as all your Chesham United merch. Taskmaster is one of the greatest TV series out there, but what is the greatest TV series of all time? Let's ask this mob. What's the greatest TV series of all time?
Of all time, probably only Fools and Horses.
Prison Break.
EastEnders.
Peaky Blinders.
Prison Break.
Why is that?
First season's ledge.
Prison Break. Why?
Michael Scofield, very intelligent. Breaking Bad.
Why is that?
The characters, the storyline.
TV series. Friends.
What's your favourite character?
Chandler.
The Wire. I think it's before its time, I think.
I don't really watch TV, but on Netflix, my favourite is Prison Break. I think I like the storyline. With that, I was just into it straight away. So yeah.
Put it on top bin. As young Tobias gets over that top bin attempt, the warm-up was well underway, with the lads showing 110% commitment. Yeah! Time to pick this week's one to watch.
Hi, I'm Jordan Edwards, 23 years old. My positions are either a 10 or a striker. Played at Hartley last year, had a stint at Hungerford, didn't really get opportunity. But
What's your strongest attribute?
my technical ability, no doubt, and my finishing, and free kicks as well. Hopefully I get one today.
Behind every good club is a dedicated gaffer. Chesham United have two. So what's it like being a joint manager?
Like a marriage almost, so it's like you have an argument sometimes over it, but normally if you kind of dominate and you're forceful with it, you normally win the argument. But yeah, everything's done together, interviews and picking teams and squads and dealing with chairmen and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all done together.
What's the biggest challenge you face at Chesham?
Dealing with players definitely is the one. There's so many ups and downs. Sometimes it's release, sometimes they have other stuff with work and family and commitments, and sometimes obviously we don't pick them and stuff like that. So just generally.
And on the pitch, what's your style of play?
Depends where we're playing. I think we've got a bit of both. I think if teams sit off or we play on 4Gs like it is, we try to play as much as we can. I think now pitch has got a little bit difficult, obviously with weathers and stuff like that. Because you don't have the boys as much as you can, you go a bit more direct with it as well.
And what's the aim for the season?
Definitely to get promoted and get in the playoffs was the aim from the start of the year. I think we're on track to do that. Obviously a long way to go. I think we're only halfway through the season, so there's plenty more games to go. So if we get in the playoffs, that'd be good.
If anyone is missing a conservatory, I think I know where it is. We're on the hunt now to find the club's crest. On our way round the ground, we came across this quality graffiti. Check out the quadriceps on this guy. And then, like Tom Grennan, we found what we was looking for. I'll be honest, I wasn't too sure what it meant, so I asked the lovely chap in the club shop, and this is what he said. We get asked two questions. One, why is it green and white when you don't play in green? And two, what is that in the corner? Well, we think it's green and white because it is the town's crest. And this in the corner is a castle chess piece. That is because the River Chess runs through the town. So that is the Chesham United club crest, and if you don't believe me, you better check, mate. Jordan is wearing the Chesham United home kit. It's a little bit muddy because we filmed this at half time. There's a lovely mix of blue, maroon and white for the colour scheme. The socks are pretty cool. Thumbs up if you think it's a winner. We also stumbled across these tiny shin pads. Who are they protecting? Quick word on today's opponents, Hendon. That right there is Rodell Gordon. He's an absolute legend. He appeared in our video at Waltham and Hersham and is the only person to have completed our Nothing But Net challenge. Check this out.
I know you saw that, doesn't it? Come on! Come on!
Chesham finished their warm-up with some finishing, but I can't help but think something was missing. And here come the teams, Chesham United versus Hendon FC. Oh look, there's Jordan. Jordan gets on the ball early doors and plays in a delightful pass, but the shot narrowly goes wide. Here's a look at that strike from behind the goal. Chesham on the attack again, the ball was played through, but the shot just went wide of the goal. Then it was Hendon's go to have a strike from distance. The ball played through to Jordan again. Could this be the moment where he rounds the keeper? And unfortunately he can't get on the end of it. I told you he was one to watch. The ball played in down the left-hand side. Lays it off to Jordan. Oh, that is a great save. Look at that from behind the goal. Some more behind the goal action for you as the ball is played inside. What a lovely little through ball that is. And tucked away nicely by Chesham. Right, it's time for the final challenge. This is nothing but net. Each player has to strike the ball into the goal without it bouncing. The distance gets further after every strike. We've decided to let the players take on this challenge. Curly's gone for Lewis Rolfe to win, and Lavater's gone for Ricardo German. players were coming out for the second half, so the game had to be decided by rock, paper, scissors. So Lewis wins it for Curly. Here's Scott's burger review.
Time for another burger review, and this one looks like an absolute banger. For £8, I've got my usual cup of tea, and I've got this: onions, cheese, bacon, obviously the patty, with this beautiful floury bun. But this time we are upgrading non-league burgers. This week I've brought my own sauce, the special location football hot sauce that I bought in Sainsbury's just before I came to the match. So this potentially could be very, very fiery. Let's give it a taste and describe it in 3 words. Oh, kicking. Spicy. Ooh. Excellent. Right, I love that. I'm really keen to continue upgrading non-league burgers. So if you've got a favourite sauce, condiment, food item that you think could really take the burgers up a level, let us know in the comments. Look forward to trying them.
Back to the action then, another quick start from Chesham. This strike was saved by the GK. Chesham then play a lovely little through ball in for the second goal of the game. That camera angle is lovely. Ball in over the top for Chesham. He's through on goal, gets his strike off, but it goes wide. And here's that angle behind the goal. Just check out this lad's reaction in the coat. He thinks they've scored. No, they haven't. So the game finished 2-0. Here's Curly over-exaggerating his celebration. Whilst you admire these lovely drone shots, please hit the subscribe button and check out our video from Hendon FC. The end.